Galaxy! Hey everyone, it's Game Camilla here, back at you with another video. Again with DanzikStreams. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Glad to be back.
So, with our last video here, it's only been a little bit of a break for us, but for you guys, it's been 2 days or so. But we're back at it with another Mario-themed vid. Actually, the last one in the series that we're going to do here, in preparation for Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and that is the fantastic Super Mario Galaxy. I'm hyped for this.
Oh yeah, let's get into this one.
So for a lot of people, Super Mario Galaxy is like the all-time favorite. This and Galaxy 2.
Really?
Yeah, for a lot of people, this is the all-time favorite game. So it's gonna be... I think this is going to be the one that's going to be like the shining glory in the collection for the Switch. You know, it's already set in widescreen resolution. Let's take a moment here. You know, I'm playing, this is a Wii game playing on the Wii U. But holy cow, like this game still looks fantastic.
So we went from 64, which had, an impressive array of, basic colors. We went from Sunshine, which was, the pinnacle of bright colors and everything now. And now you've got, proper saturation, shading, the variety of colors here is already just much more than Sunshine was.
Oh, yeah.
It's impressive, really. Also, but I also want to say, how messed up is this opening? We're going to war!
But it's funny, like, he first appears on screen, he literally has his arms, out, kind of like Naruto running. You know,
yeah.
Happy-go-lucky, and then, oh my god, Bowser's here.
World War III.
Yeah.
We're being invaded. Even that flag right there is so, that's the darkest Bowser flag I've ever seen. And the whole kingdom is on fire, just wow.
What do we do now? Bowser's had enough of playing around. It's full-on war now. Death and famine. You caused this, Peach. All you had to do was say, I do.
It's is this supposed to impress her to marry him? I'm burning your kingdom. Marry me. No, I guess he's gonna create a new galaxy. Okay.
But this just looks so great. Like, obviously, it's a bit of, a standard definition stretched a bit. And the Wii U helps a little bit of clearing it up, but this is just a fantastically great-looking Wii game.
So Bowser's trying to start a galactic empire and just fire lightning into the sky. So Bowser is just Emperor Palpatine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Unlimited power! Help me, Mario.
What do you want me to do? I'm a plumber. This dude brought warships. Princess, call your army.
This one is probably the one I'm most hyped to play. With the collection. Like, I've played Super Mario 64 a bit, and of course I'm gonna play it. Sunshine's gonna be the one where I've played probably the least of. That's going to be a lot of, learning curve for me for that one. But Galaxy, I'm really, I guess from a graphical standpoint, I know I've talked a lot in terms of graphics with this already, but just seeing it on the Switch, it's going to impress a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely. This was, even on the Wii... This was really, really well done graphically, and it even holds up today as we're seeing right now. Which is why I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like on the Switch.
I didn't ask you in the last video, but I know I asked Palace in the Super Mario 64 one. What's your opinion on the game being a limited time only?
I think it's in line with what Nintendo does. Because Nintendo has historically done all those only things. There was like the, hey, if you get this one game, you can get Ocarina of Time and Master Quest on the GameCube. Um, it's a bit of a marketing decision, and more than likely, what they're gonna do is they're gonna just release the individual games, probably on the eShop later.
Yeah, I know some people have suggested that.
But having it as a special, like release, I think it's a good move because these games already exist. These games exist on so many different mediums. And
You can
different
actually still get it on the.
platforms.
Every one of these 3 games you can get on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I looked the other day. It's still up on there.
Yeah, so I think what they're doing and releasing it as like an all-star pack is kind of what they did with the original Super Mario All Stars. So it just kind of makes sense to me, and I have no problem with it personally.
From a
I don't even have a problem with the price point.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the price point. Like I said with Palace, like physical wise, I don't have a problem with it. I'm a little bit annoyed from, for the digital being delisted, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm a lot annoyed with a possibility of Super Mario 35 being delisted around the same time, which is that
Battle Royale.
yeah,
Mario.
for like where they combine the Tetris 99 with Super Mario Brothers. Like, why would you take something that's obviously going to be a very cool and well played concept and take it away? So I don't know. It's a bit of Disney Vault stuff that they've been talking about on Twitter.
Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, I think business-wise, it's probably their best business decision because it's gonna make them having that exclusivity is a key selling point into people wanting to buy stuff. You can see that just about everywhere.
Yeah, Nintendo always has that. Come back here, rabbit.
Welcome to the this was like my. It wasn't even a gripe, but this is like the one thing that took me a lot of adjusting in Galaxy was the fact that I can go left and then I'm gonna go around in circles technically because of the whole 3D planetoid gravity.
Hidden in the pipe. Ah, he just ratted out his
Yo, man, what the heck? Thought we was brothers.
pipe, huh?
Oh no. I'm coming for you.
Now it'll be compatible with the Joy-Con controls. So the Joy-Cons are gonna act like Wii remotes. So I'm a little curious on that. A lot of people were kind of expecting them to remove the Joy-Con aspect of it, but I trust Nintendo. They wouldn't release one of their games with a broken mechanic.
Right.
So they
Skyward
the
Sword.
yeah. Well,
I actually like Skyward Sword. I'm one of the few people who would be like, I actually did not mind. I had no issues with the motion controls in Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword is a Zelda game I definitely want to get to at some point.
Maybe they'll remake. That's what I'm hoping for with
Zelda 35.
Yeah,
It's
Zelda
next-
35.
I want to
hoping.
see Wind Waker HD come to the system. That's my
Yeah.
that's the one Wii U game. Like, if I can't have any other Wii U game come to the system, that's the one I want. That's absolutely the one I want. I loved Wind Waker on the GameCube.
Yeah, Wind Waker had probably my most playtime into it. And I like the HD version where they got rid of the whole Triforce shard hunt because that was like the worst section of the original GameCube version.
I played the GameCube version for a marathon stream about 2 years ago for 24 hours, and I wasn't even close to finishing that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But then they took that out and they made it more streamlined, and that improved the game even further. So if there is a Zelda 35th edition special game, a Zelda 35 All Stars,
that would be amazing. That I would pay very good money to do like something like that.
and I don't know how they would put all the games like space-wise on their cartridges.
I don't
But
know.
you know, like if they just did an eShop release of like the 3DS versions of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time as like a bundle, and then they did Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and Skyward Sword HD.
Well, they don't even necessarily need to do an All-Stars kind of thing for it. They just need to
release the game so we can play them.
Yeah.
On the Switch.
Yeah. Please.
Because like one of the things that I've been doing mostly with my time is I've been practicing Majora's Mask randomizer speedrunning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get into that for Zelda speedrun races and things like that. And like I just want to be able to keep playing more Majora's Mask on the Switch.
Majora's Mask is I remember when that got released, a lot of people didn't necessarily care for it. I mean, people cared for it, but not like Ocarina of Time.
It wasn't Ocarina of Time, yeah.
But as a randomizer,
I
I think people like it way more than Ocarina of Time.
Oh, for sure. And I've played both, and I run both technically. Especially with the modding community going on, how you can play the Ocarina of Time randomizer with friends in a multiplayer mode now. That's super fun. Me and my one of my mods have been doing that for a little while now.
Shut down. Okay, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Alright.
So usually these kind of puzzles are like, you know, it's kind of like, oh, how boring. You're just like walking over panels and turning them off. But it makes it so much better because of this 3D spherical kind of environment.
Did you ever play Sonic Lost World, where they had a bit of this?
Yeah, I felt like they tried to copy Galaxy but failed.
Yeah. Though there's a lot of people have been coming out lately that said they liked Lost World. I didn't mind Lost World.
I think it's one of the better 3D Sonic games, personally.
I think it got a lot of crap just because it wasn't a traditional Sonic game. But that's generally how 3D Sonic games go. They always have that going against them, so...
Yeah. Unfortunately, because I don't see a problem with the 3D Sonic games if they were just, you know, programmed correctly.
I mean, well, you figure when they were released, and we talked about this with Super Mario 64, a lot of advancements have come since then, so... Around that time, like, how many, like, really solid 3D games aren't without some faults from that era, you know?
Yeah, that's why I don't mind Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But I mean, take Sonic and the Black Knight yeah, as an example here. What were you thinking? Or dare I say, Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric.
Sonic's got a big anniversary coming up next year as well, and I fear for.
That is true.
I fear for that.
What was the last anniversary game? I think it was either Sonic Mania. No, it was Sonic Generations. Was the last technical anniversary.
Sonic Generations was amazing, and Sonic Mania is amazing.
Best 3D one.
Yeah, I'll fight anyone on Sonic Generations. That was fantastic. I absolutely adored
100%.
that.
Sonic Mania was super fun. Mm-hmm. It was a good way to call back to the original 2D Sonic.
Sonic Mania was the one Sonic game I ended up buying 3 times over. I bought it on the Switch because I didn't want to wait for my PS4 collector's version to come in. And I got that in, and then I ended up getting it on PC, like, super cheap, you know, sometime a couple years later.
Yeah, it's just a solid, super fun game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, but it's not a 3D one. And then Sonic Forces came out, and...
It's ho-hum, you know, it wasn't... again, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't...
a bad game.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, it didn't wow me. It's just kind of, like...
But compare... Let's compare it to Sunshine here, you know? Hark back to that, and a lot of I feel like a lot of like this video is gonna be like harking back to some previous ones, but Sunshine generally is like the most out of all the 3D Marios, it's the least liked. But that's like, that's like the least liked movie of the Marvel Universe kind of thing. Where
Yeah, there's nothing bad about it. It's just not as strong as everything else.
But it's still stronger than most things.
I can't say Sonic Forces is a bad game, and that's, for as far as I'm concerned, for Sonic 3D games, that is one of the best compliments I can give out.
Sonic 06. God help me. I cried. I legit cried. I've never cried over video games.
Did you actually play and beat it?
I didn't. I almost broke the disc in half. Okay.
Alright,
I say that as a Sonic fan. I almost broke it in half.
I beat Sonic 06.
I feel sorry for you.
I did too. I took it back right afterwards. I was like, I don't want to deal with this ever again. But I actually went through each of the stories and I completed Sonic 06. Every achievement, every little thing done. It was absolute nightmare. And I did not the relationship between Sonic and Elise, and why? What possessed you, Sonic Team, to do this?
Yeah, oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
Sonic 06 was my first 360 game I played.
Yeah, well, no, I can't say it was mine. It was my third, because when I got the 360, I got it late, per usual. But I got it with the Kung Fu Panda Lego Indiana Jones bundle.
That was a good bundle.
It was a super good bundle. I played both of them, and then Halo 3, of course, which was peak 360.
Speaking of bundles, imagine if they had this as a pack in the collection, the 3D All Stars. That would
Which
be
one is back?
the with the Switch and stuff like that.
Oh, actually create a Switch for this, or a bundle for it?
Yeah, that would be the number one thing to get. People would go.
It's already hard enough to find a Switch on the market now. Find that.
Let's mark that baby up.
Oh my gosh.
We got good egg at Galaxy here.
So yeah, I briefly mentioned this in the Sunshine video. Dino Piranha is just dinosaur Petey Piranha. So Petey Piranha is a recurring character that isn't just a base, a nobody guy, like a Goomba or a Koopa. You don't even get to see King Bob-omb in a mainstay title.
One of the things I always appreciate in Mario games is that first stage music. And Good Egg Galaxy has one of those where it sticks out. I mean, can you pick any Mario game that had not good first stage music? Every one of them's always had that.
Everyone has that, and the best part is each song for each game, it fits their title.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario 64, we'll start that and just do 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 do. Yeah, it's that's so iconic Mario. But then Sunshine, you have the Delfino Plaza music, and that's just so bright and chipper and sunshiny happy. And it's this is perfect. Even Galaxy is so great. 3D World has probably my favorite Mario soundtrack, other than Odyssey.
It's just I remember playing this for the first time, and the one thing that I've always appreciated from whether it be 2D or 3D Mario games is there's always a sense of adventure. Ouch. There's always a sense of adventure with these games, especially the 3D titles. I mean, Odyssey takes that. I mean, Galaxy obviously takes it full charge, but Odyssey goes even further, and it's just... I'm curious to see what they're going to do after... Man, I'm getting ran over
take
here.
It for a ride.
After Odyssey, is there going to be an Odyssey 2?
So that was another one of my small complaints of the game. It's just the camera isn't always the most friendly in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the camera isn't always the most friendly in this game. Like, the camera isn't always the most friendly in this game. It's just like, the camera isn't always the most friendly in this game. It's just like, the camera isn't always the most friendly in this game. Because you could literally just walk off the cliff and be like, oh, that's not the next little round of the planetoid. That's just a chasm into a black hole. Oops. But you can say that just about any 3D game, really. It's just camera perspectives have always been an issue in 3D games. Even
the camera out of all the Mario 3D games that we've played so far. Oh. There we go. Galaxy probably has the best in terms of that.
I would agree with that. Well, Odyssey for sure has like, kind of like nailed down. I had no issue with the camera in Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Odyssey is darn near perfect.
Yeah, Sunshine has probably the most issues with cameras. So I will say, like, another little feature of this game in particular that was super cool, especially for the people with the little brothers out there, was the fact that you could plug in a second Wiimote and they could like shoot star bits and quote unquote help you out.
Mm-hmm. Multiplayer aspect that they really explored a lot in the Wii U.
Yeah, because the Wii, especially the Wii, was the whole marketing of the Wii was just like, this is fun for everybody, families, parents, kids. We want it to be for everyone.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Smack. Bam!
I've had a very bad day, Mario.
He's just been born and he's already in the thick of it. As is for all those who were born in 2020. He's got it. Oh! Oh!
There we go.
There we go. Clock him in the head. Poor guy.
I know that in the handheld mode it's going to have touchscreen controls, so I don't know how that's going to be.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, G.
I kind of wish that there was a aspect to remove the motion things, just as an accessibility thing. I've worked with people who I've worked with kids that they can't. They don't have the ability to like shake their arms and stuff like that. The stuff
Right.
for that, and that's one thing I kind of wish that for the update that it would completely remove. Just for that aspect for the younger players.
Yeah, like they usually have it as an option to have motion controls. Because motion controls are fun for everybody, but it's not always the most intuitive, and sometimes not even possible for everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
But Nintendo just loves their motion controls.
Food! Let's call them little morsels my feed for this lesson. Them an enemies or shoot them in a hungry llama.
Well, you just feed a Luma all those star bits, and then they just explode into a planet.
Delicious.
Feed me! Reminds me of Lubba from Galaxy 2. So, I mentioned this in Sunshine, how people didn't like how short the game was. And they really fixed it in Galaxy. Each Galaxy level only has like between 3 to 5 stars, 2 of them being like special bonus meteor comet stars. But there are so many worlds in this game.
Oh yeah, they added it up. They really made it feel like it was a galaxy this time, as opposed to the previous titles.
And Odyssey spanned out like, this is our world, and you can just explore like an entire world of different things. Galaxy was just like, we're gonna have planets for everything. You want a water planet? We got you 4 of those. You want a spooky planet? We got 7 of those. We're gonna get you what you want.
Yeah, a little bit of something for everyone.
I will say, like, I think the star bits are my least favorite part about this game, though, because there are some things that are locked behind star bits. Like, you have to feed them, like, 1,000 star bits to open up this next area, and I'm just like, well, that's just, now you're making me go grind in a Mario platformer. Like, it's one thing to be locked behind, like, you need 5 stars to complete. But people like, you have to sit there and grind 1,000 star bits to feed it to 1 Luma to open up a new galaxy to get through. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I think New Super Mario Brothers 2 kind of had that as going on as well. In terms of there was a little bit of a grind coin mechanic.
Yeah, like as an RPG player, I don't mind the grinding. I love the grinding. You know, when it gives you, because you're supposed to grind to get more powerful in RPGs to be able to beat the bosses and, you know, have better skills and all that kind of thing like that. But in a platforming game, where the goal is just to go to new places and start jumping around everywhere and collect things, and then go further and further, it just feels odd that you would have to like sit there and grind for a currency to unlock something.
Yeah. Definitely agree on that one.
Now, if they did it where the star bits were like a cosmetic currency, like you could go to a shop on the hub world and be like, hey, for like 1,500 star bits, you can unlock this other costume for Mario.
Yeah, that would be different. That would be
so much better. That's an incentive to collect all the star bits while still not restricting the game for somebody.
Make some stuff. Here we go. Transform!
Boom! New planet.
Woo! I don't want to collect any more bits. I just want to get through this.
See, I don't blame it. Like that's the feeling I feel like Nintendo should have avoided, because it was necessary. Now you just don't want to do it because you just spent so much time doing it. It was kind of a frustration.
Oops. Oh well.
Which is why I was glad they kind of did away with it in Odyssey, because now like the purple coins were kind of like the bits in a way, but they were just used for like cosmetics. They were like, collectible, and you can collect it and you can get a few things for it, but it was never a necessary thing to collect.
Do I need that one up? Nah.
Eh, you should be fine. There's not even a boss on this level, I don't think. You see, like this particular planetoid, this was a genius idea for using on the machine. Because now this is like, it takes you out of the whole 3D spherical thing, puts you back in there, and it can still just play with the gravity physics of this game.
Mm-hmm. We gotta find the entrance here.
Right there.
Whee!
Yeah, there you Goomba. And now we're just playing like a fun Mario game. A side-scroller of sorts. This is like a 2.5 Mario game.
They did experiment this a little bit in Odyssey with the 2D Mario stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Oops.
Ooh, let's see if we can cheat a little bit.
Yeah, stay on the edge right there. Oh,
Ah!
there we go.
It works!
See, that is the joy of a 3D platformer, is being able to just do cheeses like that, and like figure out different ways to get through the game. And that's why I love this genre. And Shazam!
Let's see.
You should be able to do it the other way and kickflip off the wall.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Woohoo!
There it is. Then we break the glass.
Yeah, I'm really stoked to play Galaxy.
Oh yeah, me too. This is gonna be, even if it is just an exclusive and it's not gonna be here for a while, it's only gonna be here for about, what, 6 months? It's 9, 3, yeah, 6 months. It's gonna be a 6-month wait, or for a 6-month period. This is gonna be a very fun time, and I'm glad these games are coming back into the modern consoles for new people to, for the younger generations to explore and kind of see kind of where a lot of the games nowadays came from.
You know, and
all the problems and the good moments that shaped the world, the problems that people went and fixed to shape better games out of.
all these games are classics, and I've always said that just because a game is old doesn't mean it shouldn't be played. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like a good movie. Alright. Nope.
Okay, but this is another one of those complaints I had. Uh-oh. This is so unintuitive.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Just let me grab the star. It's what I want to do.
Got it.
There it is.
We got it. But this game's a joy to play. I'm really stoked to play this. I'm really stoked to play all of the Mario games on Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And it's kind of a good thing to kind of revisit the old games just before the new ones come out, just to see that upgrade, get a little bit of reacquainted with it. So a lot of these games like Galaxy, Sunshine especially, 64 games I haven't played a lot in the last few years. It's been quite a while, so to go back to it, get a little refresher, makes you a little bit stoked to play the collection and excited to see the changes in that. But you know,
Absolutely.
any final thoughts for the collection here that's coming out in a few days?
I think this is the perfect time to do it, and I think this is a brilliant move from Nintendo to put this game out in a collection like that. People who are mad about it right now, really just kind of take your biases out of this game and just enjoy the fact that we're having these games on a newer console. And for the first time, the all the 3D Mario games are going to be in your hand. We're on the Switch. We are portable. We can take this game wherever we want to go. I mean, that was the selling point of the Switch, and now the excitement for this game just made me so much more happier that I could go to like the park, or I can go over to a friend's house without having to lug an entire console and be like, let's just play some Mario.
Yeah, I mean they've been ported over to the Wii U, but they're going to be portable for the first time, and they're going to be cleaned up and playable via a HDMI means rather than, well, you know, Galaxy is the exception, but proper HD look and remaster is going to look nice and clean. But where can we find you on the internet there, Danzik?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/DanzikStreams, where I do a variety of challenge, different game modes in games, D&D, and other fun content. And you can also find me over on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, at the same handle, DanzikStreams.
Alright, and that's going to be it for today from both of us. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for hanging out with me and while we play this. We're going to have to do something like this real soon. Again, you know, maybe for the Zelda 35th. There's a lot of games.
Oh, yeah.
But with that said, guys, thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.